This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Here at On the Stacks, we know the importance of using the right tools to deliver smooth results. Designed for performance, safety, and comfort, Manscaped is the complete package when it comes to men's below-the-waist grooming and care. The Lawnmower 4.0 is equipped with skin-safe technology, which helps reduce the risk of nicks and cuts so it's gentle enough on your most precious jewels. And because it's waterproof, you can trim the hedges come rain or shine. Not only does Manscaped have the finest trimming technology, but they also offer a full lineup of hygiene products to keep your boys dry and fresh all day long. When I find myself in a hairy situation and it's my balls on the line, I only trust Manscaped, and you should too. And that's why Manscaped is offering all On The Stacks listeners 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com when you use code STACKS20 at checkout. Again, that's manscaped.com to get 20% off plus free shipping. This episode is brought to you by Burn, the fitness company behind the Today Show approved Burn board. If I'm being honest, working out can be a real chore, especially as a new dad in desperate need of sleep and cardio. Burn is founded by NEPA native Jimmy T. Martin, and his Burn board offers a low-impact core and cardio experience unlike anything I've done before. They have hundreds of on-demand workouts that are great for beginners, seasoned athletes, and out-of-shape podcast hosts who love supporting small businesses. My wife and I use it pretty frequently throughout the week, and it's honestly a great way to burn a ton of calories without burning a ton of cash. Not to mention, it's a great tool for skiers, runners, wrestlers, and hockey players. Jimmy is offering all On The Stacks listeners 15% off when they use the code STACKS15. Visit theburn.com today to get 15% off your purchase with code STACKS15 at checkout. Again, that's theburn, THEBRRN.com to get 15% off your purchase with code STACKS15. It's time to get on board today with Burn. This episode is brought to you by Blue Door Financial. Blue Door Financial will help you save money and reduce taxes to live a fuller financial life. To learn more, visit Blue Door Financial online at BLUdoorfinancial.com. That's BLUdoorfinancial.com.
If I wanted to do it, I was going to do it. And I knew I couldn't fail myself. I knew it. So I was like, fuck it. You're going to do this and you're going to go all head first. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Look, they can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up.
Hi, I'm Bill Corcoran Jr. This is the On The Stacks podcast. Today, I'm chatting with Bri Majikes, owner and hairstylist of BAM Studio. What's up, podcast? Episode 101 of the On The Stacks podcast in the Blue Door studio. Welcome to the show, Bri.
Thank you.
I am here today with a hair legend.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Oh my God, this is crazy. We got Gucci Gang, Eric over here.
Gucci Gang in the corner.
Yeah. I want
to look at him.
Yeah, it's all right. So, all right. So, we also brought a special guest over here, brunette / blonde.
Debbie.
Deborah,
So, whatever she wants for the day.
We got to welcome Deb to the show.
What about you?
Oh my God, my alter ego. Should we show the people?
Absolutely, I think.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Now that we're on video.
Cassie.
So for those listening right now that only listen to the audio version, the show is now also on YouTube at youtube.com/On The Stacks podcast. So if you want to see Bill, aka Cassie,
absolutely,
try on my new wig. This is gonna be an epic fail.
I don't know if this is gonna fit over your mic.
It's not. This is terrible. How do I look? Is this good?
Dolly Parton.
I don't know if I can wear this the whole time. Eric is experiencing Cassie for the first time.
Oh, Cass.
Come
on.
What do you think, Eric? Is this good? I'd ask you. All right. So, all right. Anyway,
thank you.
I'm gonna bow out here with Cassie because it's in my face and in my mouth. It sounds weird and awkward. So, all right, no, but for real now, this is the show. We're like live in the show.
We're here.
So welcome again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally caught up.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thank you for doing my hair today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So BAM, I had to emphasize that. BAM Studio, like Emerald Lagasse BAM, right?
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, and me,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and you. So it is your initials.
It is.
It is you.
I just recently found out that was on purpose.
What was?
Bam.
Oh.
I had to ask my mother. I had no idea it was on purpose.
What do you mean? Explain this.
I had no idea my initials were supposed to spell Bam until I texted her, and she's like, yeah, why do you think I did that? I was like, oh, thanks, Mom.
There we go. Bam. Emerald Lagasse. All right, so let's, you live, breathe, and die hair,
I do.
right?
I do.
Where does this thing all start? Where does the Bam story
Where
begin?
do we start from?
I don't know. Go ahead. It's all you.
Or should we take it back? Take it back all the way?
Yeah, how far back we going?
I don't know. As a kid, I knew I wanted to do something creative and fun. And I always had a passion for hair and makeup, you name it, fashion. I wanted to do something involving it. So my best friend and I remember going back until 7th grade, me flipping her head over the tub at my parents' house, washing her hair, and then styling it after school, like every day. So, it goes back far to knowing I wanted to do something creative.
So, and like hair was it?
It was it. It was it. I really thought makeup was going to be it for me. And then getting into the hair industry, beauty school and all that, I realized my passion was color.
Color.
Yeah.
In terms of?
Blondes.
Blondes.
Well.
Like me.
Like you?
Like Cass. Yeah. All right. So you're going through high school. You graduate. Did you know, like, right when you're graduating high school, that's what you were going to do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I decided pretty early on in high school that I was going to beauty school. So my parents took me, signed the papers, you name it. And I do have a memory of, you had to get your transcripts, even though, it's not like a typical college. I'm going to a trade. And the guidance counselor not putting my name on the college board because it wasn't a college. And I was like, fuck you, Kim. I'm going to make something of myself.
That was in high school.
That was in high school.
So,
and
like, were you, like, embarrassed, like, when that happened?
I was so annoyed. And don't get me wrong. I was a good student. Not straight A's by any means, but like, wasn't a bad kid. And I knew I wanted to make something of myself, and I knew I wanted to make it big. So I said, fuck it. Let's work for this.
All right. So wait. So what happened? So, like, your name didn't go up on the board.
Yeah. So there was this.
Explain this.
There was this board. Pretty much all of us who were going to college or, wherever. It literally, you just put your name on the board and it says where you're going and blah, blah, blah. I was in first floor. And
you weren't going to college?
No, it's going to beauty school,
right.
Which was just equally as important as college because any trade should be equal to anybody. I don't care what your job is. You're just as equal to me as I am to you. So
there was there
put it on.
Was there no other category?
No,
it was just college.
Yeah.
It's like, what about everyone else in the room?
My friend though, she was valedictorian and she shouted me out in her speech on stage.
Nice.
So
what's her name?
She got my back, Laurel.
Where'd she go to school?
We have been friends since kindergarten.
Laurel?
Yes.
Shout out to Laurel.
Shout out, girl.
Was this the one you were doing her hair or whatever?
No, that was Nicole.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she's an OG.
Shout out Nicole too then.
They all got my back.
Yeah. All right, so what happened? So you didn't get your name up on the board.
Yeah, I just knew that really pushed me. I knew I wanted to be something. And I worked for it ever since.
So that was like your motivating factor.
Yeah, like I worked all throughout high school and, my parents gave me such a great life, but, I didn't get handed anything. They did everything that they possibly could for me, but I still worked, I still had to have a job and everything like that. But,
So you went to beauty school and like you have to go, like this is like legit, like you have to get like certified, like.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
So I went, I think it was 2 months after I graduated high school because there were, I can't remember, it's 6 to 8 week increments that new classes start. So I decided to go, I think it's starting end of August, let's say. And it's 10-month-ish program. It's all about hours in the state of Pennsylvania. Every state has hours, but I graduated July 1st of 2013 from beauty school. And I started working right away.
Like right out of
beauty
10
school.
months.
Yeah. My hairstylist took me under his wing and brought me into his salon.
Okay, that was my question. Where was your first job? Like, what was your first real thing?
Parlor salon on Georgia Ave.
Okay.
Shout out Gary.
What's up, Gary?
He did it all for me. He knew this is my passion and what I wanted to do. So I was his assistant. I was able to take on clients, and he shadowed me. He told me what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong, what I can, color theory and all that. And yeah.
So you kind of just had to learn as you go, and
yeah. So, you learn, as in anything in life, you learn the basics, but real world hits you immediately. And
yeah, what was that like? Because you're like,
that
what?
was
You're
terrifying.
you're not even 19, right?
No, I
You're
was
like 18 still.
I might have been 19 at this point, but yeah, it was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Like your first job.
No, that's probably like the third job I worked.
But like, this is your first like real. That's what I mean.
Yeah, this is my career for the rest of my life. Where like, I was a little jealous. All my friends were in college partying. I went and I saw them as much as I could, but they were having so much fun, and I was going to work at 9 a.m. on a Saturday, and they were still in bed, and I was so jealous. But I'm like, if I want this to be my career, like, you have to grind. Nothing was handed to me for this. I did this myself.
That's awesome.
I'm very proud of that.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thank you.
And also today, I think you discreetly, because I told you not to tell anyone or say you're coming on the show, but I think I saw on Instagram maybe earlier you said something about getting outside of your comfort zone today.
Yeah.
Was that this? That was this, right?
That was this.
Yeah. So why so? Tell me about it.
Well, this is new. This is very new.
Your first podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I love it already.
Do you? All right. We doing all right here?
Yeah, we're doing great.
All right, good. So yeah, so talk about that a little bit, like getting outside of your comfort zone.
Oh man. Pushing yourself doing things that you normally don't do is always uncomfortable, of course. Like, I was so nervous today. If I told my husband one more time I was nervous, he was leaving.
He was divorcing you.
He was gone.
Yeah.
God bless Jim. I mean, he listened to me. I FaceTime my best friend. Obviously, I told her. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
She had to talk me off the ledge a little bit.
Yeah. So you almost bailed on me?
No,
Oh my
I was
God.
just so nervous.
Okay.
But here we are.
I think we're doing all right.
We're doing good.
Yeah. Well, I applaud you for getting outside of your comfort
you.
zone, and that's part of like what this show's about.
Yeah.
And coming on and sharing your story, and it's all good stuff. So all right, so take me back to that first job, right? You had a mentor.
Yeah.
And what happened after that?
So there was also another employee there when I came, and who I knew. Her name was Brittany. I started at the parlor in 2013. So, any hairstylist starting out, it's very discouraging. You make no money. None. You have no clients. You're trying to build a clientele. You're trying to put yourself out there. And luckily for me, like, that's really where like Instagram started.
It did around that time.
Yeah. So lucky enough, I'm just posting these shitty fucking hair pics. Like, I look back on those. I'm like, oh, thank you, clients. Thank you for sticking with me all of these years.
Some butchered haircuts.
Oh yeah, the colors. No blend.
Oh,
no blend. God bless. I mean, that was in at that point, but
yeah, rookie year. It was your rookie year.
Yeah, like I just started.
Jeez.
How the fuck am I gonna know anything?
Yeah.
But so there was, her and I quickly became, besties. She was my girl. Leaned on her and everything. And so it's right around the summer of 2017. And
so this is a few years in now.
Yeah, a few years in. I'm
making a little bit more money, I hope.
So I had quite a few jobs in the middle of this. I worked at a jewelry store, which I love so much. I tried to bartend. I'm an awful bartender. Awful.
At least you found out.
Oh yeah, terrible. Not for me. And Gary also had another business partner. Where, unfortunately, no fault of Gary's, he couldn't pay me more. She wouldn't let him. So I knew my worth. I knew what, I was capable of and, what I could do. So Brittany and I, strategically, we decided we're going to open our own thing. And it was wonderful. I mean, at the time it was really tough, telling these, especially Gary, like who raised me in the salon, sorry, but he totally understood. And, we're still very close to this day. But we opened Top Knots, and that was our first business venture.
All right. Tell me about it.
It was great. Legally, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about the ending. But not with Brittany, as she's still, my girl. But so we opened, and there was other salons in the place, if you get where I'm going.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And we're all very close, and everything's great. We're making what we should have, and ebbs and flows, and everything. But March of 2020 hit. Happy pandemic.
Oh no.
So, all of us were in this weird time. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I was just in New York City 2 weeks prior to getting trained in hair extensions, because I'm like, I'm going to start hair extensions. This is going to be amazing, because my cousin, who's also a hairstylist, my first sets of extensions were from her, and they were life-changing. Like, the confidence I never knew I had. So I'm like, I know I want to do this. I want to give women this powerful feeling. Like, I can do this. I'm a bad bitch. I'm ready. And then there comes the pandemic.
So you thought you were going to be a bad bitch.
And COVID said, fuck you.
Pause.
Happy birthday, because my birthday was the day of Red here, March 23rd.
Was that like the shutdown?
Yeah, that was the shutdown.
That was
day.
That was the 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Yeah, like the week before is when like restaurants had to close, but like certain businesses were still allowed to be open. Yeah, no, my birthday was, you're done. You're shut down.
What a present.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Bri. So what happened?
2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Right, yeah, it was only gonna be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Here we are, 10 years later. We're like a century into this thing.
It's like an
Seriously, this is crazy.
I grew enough gray hairs over it. But in the middle of this, we had a very shitty, for lack of a better term, landlord. And me and Brittany and a few of our other friends were wrongfully evicted. Honestly, it was the biggest blessing I have ever had. I can't thank it enough, because I opened BAM.
Bam.
Like, that's me. This is all me. My bestie Britt, who I had Top Knots with, she went to nursing. She was already going to nursing school during all this. That's why we wanted to open the place. So, she can go to class and can work when she wants to work. It's her schedule. So it was perfect, especially. And then the timing all worked out because she was graduating. So we were going to have to split anyways. We didn't know when, we didn't know how, what were we going to do? And honestly, the pandemic, for me, I'm not saying like it was a good thing on earth.
Sure, but for you,
it kind of opened up a door for me. And here I am.
Wow.
I opened a salon in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
So, all right. So 2020, the shutdown. When did you open it?
July of 2020.
Okay. So like 6 months in.
Yeah.
Or
whatever.
Less. I can't do the math.
Don't ask me math.
Yeah, me neither. All right. So July comes and you open BAM, and did clients follow you? Like, how did it go?
Oh yeah, everybody was so supportive during the entire thing. So I gained a ton of clients. I had all of my OGs, come. And at the time, I wasn't in the location I was now. It was a little out of the way. I was in Wyoming. I knew it wasn't going to be my forever. You have a Cassie hair on the back of your head.
Oh my God, where?
The best.
Oh my God. You're just telling me now? We're on video. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone, I think.
Okay. Right. Jesus.
It's amazing.
So I had that the whole time sticking up.
I didn't see it until you moved.
Gosh.
Sorry.
All right. It's all right.
Way to go, Eric.
Yeah. Eric, well, the producer of the show. He's not even paying attention. My God.
Come on,
this guy. All
Anyways.
right, back to the story.
I knew it wasn't my ideal location. I knew it wasn't going to be my forever home, but I needed somewhere to go. And you really couldn't go look at real estate. You couldn't do anything really. So I found this spot on Wyoming Ave. So sketchy. It was cute. I mean, cute, but sketch. Ooh, sketchy. And then the building was for sale. And I'm like, shit, another landlord issue. Like, I can only imagine what's coming in here. Well, here we go. Guy bought it. He wanted me out because he wanted to put his business in.
Oh no. Okay, so you found this place and you moved into it.
Yeah, and this is probably like 6 months into this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Another eviction.
I mean, but he didn't evict me. He just said, whenever you want to get out of your lease, let me know. I said, oh,
so it was like kind of mutual.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I just want to move my business in here. That's why I bought this building. I said, all right, cool. I'll look. And Steve, shout out fucking Steve.
Yeah.
Real OG.
Steve Inesco.
Steve.
Look at Blue Door. Here's a nice little commercial for them.
Plug.
Yep.
Shameless plug.
Yep. All right. So what happened? How'd you meet Steve?
So another friend of mine, Abby, who, her salon is in the same building as mine, knew I was looking and just said, call Steve. I said, who the fuck is Steve? Like,
Steve.
Who am I calling? And she's like, he'll call you. And he called me random night. And he's like, hey, do you want to come see the place? And I was like, sure. And he's like, I kind of know what's going on. Just come see it.
Yeah. So Steve had a piece of real estate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he already had 2 salons on the front.
Oh, okay.
They're also my friends, Maggie and Abby. And I said, okay, I'll see you tomorrow on a Saturday. And I went and I was like, yeah, let's sign a lease.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't think I ever knew the story. I mean, I knew you were in Steve's building.
Yep.
I was only there one time to drop off a hoodie. Actually, I was there previously when it was Blue Door.
Yeah, and then I forgot your hoodie today. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I know. I don't even know why I let you still do the show.
I should have left.
Anyway, between the sweatshirt, the hair on my head, I'm embarrassed. This is embarrassing. I'm on video now.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Without the blonder the better merch.
I know.
I mean, I will drop it off. You could take a selfie.
Yeah. What was it? Which one was it?
The blonder the better. Green.
Green neck. I like that one.
I'll drop it off.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad that's the one.
I know.
Because I didn't know what I was getting.
Got it for you.
Awesome.
It's at home.
Well, thank you.
Jim's not home, right? Make him bring it.
Yeah, darn. All right, so you met Steve on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. You signed the lease.
Yeah.
And you move again.
I move again.
Was this like the 27th time?
Honest to God, at this point, my husband looked at me as we were carrying out. At this point, I was moving in March of 2021 last year. It'll be a year in a month. I had surgery and I couldn't move anything. So he's moving all of this stuff. And Steve came and helped, and Jim's friend. And he's like, we're never moving you again. I said, yes, we're never moving me again. This is it. Like, I'm never leaving. I tell Steve this on a daily basis.
Yeah, like, Steve, you're not allowed to sell the building.
Yeah, no, like, he knows. He's never getting rid of me.
Death threats.
Oh, yeah.
Or death threats.
I'm going to get canceled for that.
So, all right. So you're in a good space now, right?
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
It's a cool spot.
It's the best. The garage door is
really
absolutely
cool.
amazing.
It's like an industrial. Talk about it.
So yeah, I don't know if it was an old garage. I've never asked Steve. I probably should. But it has a garage door. I open it when it's nice out. I do have to get a net. I'm terrified of flies. I'm actually terrified of any bug. So no.
Yeah.
I need a net. Steve, I need a net.
Get her a net. Get this girl a net.
Or a screen. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
So it has all concrete floors, which I loved because I wanted something, even though, concrete is not warm and inviting, I wanted it to feel like me, just a piece of me. Like, you're at home, you're with me, you could trust me, you could talk to me about whatever you want. And that's what I wanted. I just wanted a space everybody could feel safe in. And that's what we created.
I think I might regret this next question. What do you girls talk about?
Ooh, confidential.
Oh.
Confidential.
Okay.
Everything from A
to Z. All of it.
A to Z.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, terrifying. I can't put that on a podcast.
Terrifying.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
No, but I think it's cool that you created like a welcoming.
Yeah, like I'm so honored when people tell me things, and I feel, just so lucky to have the people that I have in my life, especially that come to me, on every few week basis that want to see me. And, you know, it's so much fun. You know, they walk in, they're like, hey, bitch. I'm like, what's up, girl? Like, that's us. And that's me. I mean, if we haven't gotten that by now. Sorry for all the cursing, Dad.
Yeah.
I know you're going to watch
Dad.
this.
Yeah.
Bless.
Is he going to watch it or is he going to listen? What's he going to do?
He didn't know what the podcast app was. So I think he's going to watch it.
Oh, he knows what YouTube is?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
he's going to watch it.
He better be watching it.
I'll make him.
I mean, I got to get those views up if I got to continue my sponsorship here with Manscaped. If somebody doesn't buy 10,000 Manscaped products.
Come on, guys. It's perfect.
I mean,
look at all of the products
Look
you
at
could
this
get.
thing. Like, should I turn it on?
Is it going to turn on? Is it charged? Watch, it's not charged.
It is. I think it's charged. Bzzz, there. Sounds good.
I feel like I shouldn't read these.
Do you want to read it for me? I think we should read it. No, the gold.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
All right, you ready?
Listen up, people.
The modern man is a man who takes care of himself. I better get a commission off of this.
Yeah.
Manscaping isn't just for life special occasions. It's a requirement for optimal health, superior hygiene, and healthy self-esteem. You now have the right tools for a safe and precise grooming in the hard-to-navigate, sensitive groin area. Plus, post-trimming products to keep your boys dry and fresh all day long. Manscaping.
You crushed it.
Thank you.
Let
Stay
me
fresh.
Yeah, look, we got all these things. Make manscaping a habit. So I know everybody already heard this at the beginning, but 20% off, free shipping. Go to manscaped.com and at checkout use code STACKS20.
Stacks 20, baby.
That's our ad. Thanks for reading that.
You're welcome.
I'll give you like the $2 I make from the.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I'll give you the $2.
I'll take a coffee even.
All right.
At that point, just drop one off.
Fair enough.
Corona premieres. I'll go with that.
Okay, I'll drop you off a 6-pack. I don't even know if I don't even know if I'll make that much money, but I'll see if I can swing it.
It's fine.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I don't even remember where we were. We were talking about your welcoming studio
Environment.
space.
Yeah. I'm so thankful, you know?
Yeah.
Starting like I'm thankful to be where I am today in the position that I am and to know that I did this myself.
Yeah. I want to kind of like talk about that for a minute because like you're young
Yeah.
and you're a young female. I'm going to call you an entrepreneur, whether you think of yourself like that or not.
Yeah.
But you are. You know, what's that like? Because it's like, you know, like you said, like you started this like super young.
Yeah.
Like super young. Like,
Wild.
yeah. So I mean, like talk about that. Like, was it, you know, what was that experience like for you, you know, as a young female business owner, entrepreneur, just entering the space and trying to make it on your own?
Yeah. I have a ton of, you know, business people in my family that are, you know, they've always been around and I really look up to them, you know, but I was always around my grandparents growing up who had a bakery. It was just the two of them and my mom and me, because that's where I went every day. I didn't go to daycare. I sat in the bakery. So my pop really like, it's him, you know, like I just being there every day, seeing what he did. I mean, he did it all day long, every day. I mean, he had to take his little nap in the middle of it, but that's okay.
Little siesta. Is that
Little
what they call it?
siesta, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But he was the first one like that I was like, wow, like this is a business. Like he owns this business. This is so cool. And, you know, coming from all these different places, like I always knew I wanted to be my own boss.
Why?
Oh, have we met me yet?
But for those that don't.
No, like oh boy, I'm go with the flow. I'm a very impulsive, not
like to
in a
do
bad
your own
way.
thing.
Yeah, like I love to just do my own thing. Like that's what I want. If I want it, I'm gonna do it right now. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
So
all.
you're like a rebel.
Yeah,
I like this.
yeah,
I knew we'd be friends.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how I always was growing up. Like if I was going to do something, I didn't hide it. I tell my parents, I'm like, bye, go and drink in the woods.
Bye.
Might need a ride later.
Nice.
But like, you know, I didn't hide it, but if I wanted to do it, I was going to do it. And I knew I couldn't fail myself. I knew it. So I was like, fuck it. You're going to do this and you're going to go all head first. Let's do it. And I did.
You did it. And now you're here on the Stacks.
On the Stacks podcast.
Oh my God. First podcast.
First podcast.
It's going well, I think.
I'll be back. I mean, if you want me back.
Yeah. Should we do a part 2?
We should do a part 2.
Oh my God. I don't know if Eric's ready for this.
Biggie.
Okay, he's shaking his head no over
Biggie,
there.
come on.
Are these cameras even still working?
Can I look into them like at the office?
Yeah. This one's you over here. There.
Biggie.
Okay.
I wish they knew what he was wearing.
We should explain it.
I'm gonna
explain it. Do your best to explain what ETP is wearing. That's his nickname, by the way.
ETP.
Yeah. Eric.
Okay, like BAM.
Yeah, like
oh my
Biggie.
gosh, so we can be ETP BAM. Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay, so he's wearing
Okay, go ahead.
a Biggie Smalls replica jacket.
Something like
from
that.
the 90s. He had to buy secondhand because I originally did not know what it was and asked if it was from Zoomies because I wanted one.
I thought it said Gucci.
Yeah, we did at that point.
But what does it say?
Coogee?
Coogee? Are we saying
Oh,
that
I
right?
got it? Yes.
But like explain the colors because this is like wild.
Very 90s. Like any
Retro.
90s print you could think of besides the Dixie cup, it's it. Neon color block.
Yeah. But only like
He's laughing at me over there.
only like the top half though.
And everything else is black. And
Yeah.
neon green.
Neon green zipper.
Zipper.
That's also important to
neon yellow,
point out.
neon green. It's the same diff.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
I want one.
Maybe he'll let you borrow his.
Biggie.
You guys can do like
you
he's saying
still
no.
have a Cassie hair on your hoodie now.
This is so embarrassing.
No, right.
Where? Oh, I see it.
It's a joke.
This show's canceled. Eric, cut the tapes.
Everyone
it's over.
hates us
It's over. If anyone's even still watching,
at this point.
paying attention, listening, besides
done.
like your dad,
He better watch
and
like 100 times.
and like my mom.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is like still watching, but
Yeah.
like
They better like listen to it 100
thank
times.
you guys if you're
Thank
still
you.
if they're still here with us. It's a miracle.
I love it.
All right, so let's talk about your business a little bit. Like what exactly? I mean, I think it's obvious what you do.
Yeah.
But I think what you do, it correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a specialty, right? So tell me about what you do.
So originally, starting out, you kind of do everything. You dip your toes into all the color, cuts, the whole 9 yards. You want to see what you want. I knew I hated men's cuts, so that was not happening. I knew I could not do vivids. I didn't want to do vivids. It just wasn't my thing. And blonding was really my specialty. And I, to this day, will never give that up.
Why blonde? Like what?
I don't know if it was because I was transitioning into a blonde or what, but I loved the intricacy of each appointment and the science behind it. And I loved that it was just so unique. I knew it could be different every single time. And I knew, I left this on for this amount of time. It's going to be a different shade, or I can tone this to a different shade. So I knew that that's what I was going to, resort to into doing mostly. And balayage as well, which is, like a lived-in color. And then, like I said, I got my first set of extensions and I was in love. And I said, I want to do this. So that's when, I booked the class, New York City, February of 2020.
Yeah, right before the shutdown.
Yeah, I was in New York City. Brought my best friend with me. She bopped around the whole city the entire time while I'm in class. I'm like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm at Chelsea Market.
Great place.
I'm in the middle of fucking class. Like, bring me coffee. But yeah, so I knew I wanted to pick and choose my specialties, which it is hard in an area like ours where, big cities, you see people who only do haircuts. I knew I didn't love doing haircuts. You want a trim? Sure, I'll give you a trim. But I knew that wasn't going to be my thing. Pixie cuts, bobs, the whole nine. I knew it wasn't it. Where it's hard is people don't like that in our area. Technically it's big, but it's still small. We're not in this big city. We're not in New York. We're not in LA.
Yeah, so it's really niche and there's probably not a ton
where,
of people.
you see somebody only doing a specialty. You're like, well, why does this bitch think she's so
hot
fucking good?
shit.
Yeah. Like, no, like that's just what I'm good at. And I'm going to stick to it. Where, you want me to make you rainbow hair? It's going to look like garbage. Like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to give that to somebody. So I knew, like, I'm going to stick to this, It is what it is. And it's okay because my clients are fucking great.
No rainbow hair?
No. I mean, I have, like, 2 purple strips in my hair that are,
I
like,
was gonna
faded
say,
out.
okay,
That's all I'll do.
Yeah, what's going on here?
I always had purple and green hair for my wedding.
Okay.
mint green. I got married on St. Patrick's Day. So I needed something fun. But I always had purple hair. It just was my thing.
Purple.
I love it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Not, I think it was all over purple at one point, but just some pieces. So I told Britt when she did my hair last time, slap them in, girl. Gotta have it.
Gotta have the perp hair.
Gotta have it.
All right. So like going back to like the pandemic, like personally for you, like that's gotta be like really hard as a business owner, like running, you do like obviously do everything, running the business, like all,
Right.
you know,
Everything.
Like what did that, like personally, like how did that make you feel like during the shutdown and all that? Like, I mean, I know it's been a couple of years from, ago, but still like
It's still, we're still trying to come back from it. It's still not 100%. It was tough. I dealt with depression and anxiety my entire life. So having everything ripped away from me, as a lot of people had, I'm not just saying it only happened to me, but this is my story, it was really, really hard. I didn't know what to do. Like I at one point I'm just like, I felt guilty thinking I shouldn't be here anymore. But I knew like I could never, do that. But I also didn't know what to do and where to go. So I called my doctor and I was like, dude, there's something fucking wrong. So I've always been an anxious person my entire life, as a kid, as middle school, high school, you name it. But the depression got really, really bad, especially, you're in your house. We were in our house. Like we thought if we left our house, we were going to die. Literally.
Yeah.
Like
were you wiping down your groceries?
Oh, yes.
Everyone did that.
Yeah. I mean, I wiped down.
I'm still doing it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, at this point,
That's over. Yeah. We're past that.
Throwing them in there.
Yeah.
Still putting my mask on, but that was wild. Just being isolated in this home. Yes, I had my cats and I had my husband, but like, still, you don't know what to do. Like even my neighbors, who I love so much, like we would talk through the door because we didn't know if we were allowed to talk to each other.
Yeah.
So we're just alone. We don't know what to do. And I just...
So what did you do?
Oh, called my doctor immediately. I needed help.
Like doctor as in therapist?
Family doctor.
Okay.
He helped me a lot. He's so lovely. But I knew I needed help. Like it was just not good. So I got the help I needed, which I mean, mental health was so important. I think we've all discovered that during the pandemic. Like people, always got shunned. Like, you're fine, relax, you're just having a bad day. No, like this is real.
It is.
And it sucks. It sucks to be put down that your feelings aren't validated. And I think we've all come to realize, like, no, your feelings are validated. You should be able to feel this way and how you want to feel. But it's okay to get help. You're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not less of a person asking for help. And at one point I'm like, damn, like, just push through this, girl. Like, you're good. Like, you're okay. Like,
I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Take another bath. You'll be fine. But I was like, I can't shake this. I can't shake it.
So it was like that bad.
Yeah, it was bad. And I don't obviously, tell my husband everything, but like, I don't tell anybody that. So like, sorry, whoever's listening, but like, it's okay to feel like shit, but get the help you need for sure.
So like, what did you do? Like, was there something specifically that you did, like an activity or like anything that helped you?
Yeah, I had to get back on medication, which I was okay with. Totally cool with that. There's nothing wrong with it. And, after the 2 weeks when we realized we can leave our home, kind of, if we wanted to go on a pandemic walk, as I think we all went on.
Yeah.
I had to leave the house for as long as I could. Grocery shopping was horrific. If you don't remember standing outside of Wegmans in line to go get groceries, that was insane.
Yeah, it was.
But it's weird to look back on. But
It is weird.
I needed to put my outlet. But again, I had so much other shit going on with, having to close Top Knots and how to open BAM. And I'm like, holy shit,
That's a lot of stuff.
How do I
going on.
juggle all this? So that was, super, super stressful. But I knew I could power through it. I knew that, other people are also in the same situation and they're going to be okay. We're all going to be good. So I kind of just said, hey girl, let's do this. And jumped right back into it.
So if you have like a message about like mental health, like what would you say?
Don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed to feel any sort of way at all. Don't let anybody belittle your feelings. I think that's a really big thing. You know, you get, made fun of or, bullied in high school or, you know what I mean? Like all of that shit, but it really fucking sticks with you. And definitely go get help because like there's more, or talk to somebody. Like I always post on my Instagram like, yo, today is just not a good fucking day. Like my mental health is in the shitter today. Like I'm not good. And I'll have, people come back or, message me and they're like, I needed this today. Like I needed to feel validated. And that makes me feel just fulfilled. Like it really does. Like I'm here if they want to talk. And I tell everybody that, especially like clients that come in and they're like, I'm having a really shitty day. So I'm like, tell me what's up. Like I'll help you. I'm an outsider looking in, I know pretty much about your whole entire life. More than your family probably does. But
all the secrets.
I love it.
God. So you're like everybody's therapist.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love it. I just want them to be, you're okay. Get help. Don't feel belittled because of it.
Yeah. So what do you said you love your job. Like, what do you love so much about it?
The creativity. I love that. I love being able to express art in a different way. Whether it be in color or doing extensions, there's such an art to it. And I love that. It gets my creative side out.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Oh, I love highlighting. I love it. I love the tedious work hours that you put into it. But I love knowing that the placement is just going to be perfect every time it comes out.
Yeah, so talk about that because like, just from following you on Instagram and the little that I've known of you up until now, like this is like some serious stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Like I see some of this stuff and it's like, wow, this is taking a long time. Like I'm following along a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? I'm looking at your stories and I'm like, wow.
Damn, she's been doing the same girl since 10 a.m.
Yeah. That sounded great, but yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, talk about that because I think a lot of people don't realize like, and it's not like a $40 haircut.
No. And I think there's a stigma behind that too. We play with hair all day. I wish like that would be lovely, but it's definitely not what happens. Hair has evolved so much over the years that, your basic highlight appointment back in 2001 is nowhere near what it is 21 years later. Math. We're not our strong suit.
Close enough.
Not our strong suit.
Yeah.
But it's so more intricate. And then, inflation has gone up with fucking everything. So even hair cost and the appointments and what it takes to run this business, you're not going to get $100 highlight anymore. And if you want a $100 highlight, it's going to look like shit.
It's going to look like, hold on.
Cass.
It's going to look like
homegirl.
Cass here. My God, look at me.
Look at you.
Jesus.
We love her.
So no more $100
No.
bleached haircuts.
Yeah. Like priorities are where you put them. I totally understand, people not wanting to spend a whole ton of money on their hair. That's totally cool. But there's always different options for different price points. It's not just, oh, you need to pay me $300 an hour. Absolutely fucking not. That'd be great. But like, that's not it. And again, we're in a small town. We're not in New York City where you could charge these crazy prices. But people need to understand, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more because of all the intricate work that we're doing. That's for all hairstylists. Like it's all over Instagram. We get bashed all the time. Oh my God, you charged her $300. Well, we were with that person for 6 hours and a lot of stuff was used. A lot of bowls of color, a lot of bowls of lightener, a lot of foils. Foils fucking expensive for no reason. I mean, there is a reason, but no reason.
Yeah.
And then all your, tools. So yeah, we have to. And we don't see all that money, especially as business owners. I think people see us charging, just say $300 for this full blonding session, but I was with you for 5 hours. Well, I don't see all of that money. I have overhead. I have rent. I have insurance. I have product cost. I have all of that. So I think people need to understand that this is why it's so expensive, because, or even our trainings, I do monthly.
Yeah, you're in New York City.
I do monthly
Sure, that wasn't
classes
cheap.
like online. No, monthly classes online every month. I take every month, you pay them, but it's all month and you take all these classes whenever you can. And I try to do it on my weekends when I'm off. But again, then I'm never off of work. I'm always working. So there's always that behind the scenes where I'm furthering my education. And I love that. Like, I love doing that. I love doing that for my clients. They deserve the best. And that's what I want to give them. I want to give them the best.
Yeah. What is all that stuff that you do behind the scenes?
Well, I did hire a bookkeeper. She's wonderful. So thankful for her.
Math isn't our strong suit.
No, math is
we
not.
we already covered that.
We've discussed that.
Yeah.
No. So, but bookkeeping, I'm still sending her my stuff. And then, furthering education as I'm doing. I'm watching videos. God bless. Jim knows what a balayage is now.
What's that?
Balayage? Well,
Oh my God.
because Deborah kind of has it. She has extensions in, so you can't really see.
Okay.
But it's just more like a lived-in color. So I post it a lot on my Instagram. But, everything is not when I'm at work, because I can't answer clients' text messages. That's why it might take me a couple days. But when I'm at work, like, I am working. I don't have an assistant. I would love one. Shout out anybody graduating.
She's
Hit me
hiring.
up.
Yeah.
Need an assistant. But we do so much outside of the salon. Answering texts, posting.
Yeah. Doing your social media.
Social media is a job in itself. I love it, but man, it's hard.
It's a lot.
It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. It is a lot.
Trying to make it perfect.
Seriously.
It's tough.
You need to get ETP over there in your place.
Baby?
He fell asleep. He's not even listening. Wait, he's like noise canceling hairphones. Oh, hairphones. Listen to me. I got hair in my mind. Jesus. I'm like a rookie here. Hairphones. He's got his hairphones in. He can't hear us. But yeah, I mean, the social media thing is like.
That's a job in itself.
It is. And because you do a lot on social media.
Yeah, like I said, I was lucky coming into
the IG OG days.
Yeah, like, the actual camera.
Yeah, remember that? It was like the brown.
Yes, like the
yeah.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I think of that?
I know. Yeah, the little Polaroid
as
looking
I'm trying
icon.
to click.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, and I still have clients who came to me in beauty school that let me do their hair when I was in beauty school for my credits.
Knowing that they were getting a jacked up.
It wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
But like
right.
they came.
And but it was like a little risky, right?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, fuck yeah, it was risky. Yeah. But they're still with me. Like,
that's awesome.
They're my OGs. Like, every time they come in, I'm just like, I love you so much. It's been
That's really cool.
Years.
Yeah. What would you say is your most challenging part of business as just a, small business owner?
In a whole?
Yeah, anything.
Goodness. I mean, learning the new techniques, staying up to trend, that's always tough, because trends are always changing. Not that you need to be in trend to feel good, I've had so many comments on TikTok, like, your hair color is so outdated. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I want to look like. Yeah. I don't really care if you don't like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So, I always want somebody, whatever they love, if they want a chunky highlight, fuck yeah, girl, you get a chunky highlight. That's what makes you feel good. You got it.
That's what you're getting.
Yeah. Like, whatever you want to make you feel good, I'm going to do, to an extreme.
Yeah. Just
don't ask for a haircut.
Or rainbow.
No rainbow.
No rainbow hair.
No rainbow hair. But, like, the behind the scenes are really tough, especially just like not even just starting out, but getting used to everything, getting used to taxes. Holy shit. No one informed me.
Yeah, no, this stuff wasn't
High
taught.
school should have had a class.
Listen up, educators.
My husband is one. God bless.
Oh my God. Sorry, Jim.
No, he's
Jimmy.
fine. He's a gym teacher. I mean, no, like, he's a good teacher, but he's a gym teacher. He's not doing tax classes.
Okay. But somebody should be doing them.
I mean, he should at that point. Jim,
get on
figure it out.
Get on that, Jim.
GAR should have had a tax class because I could have used it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'm sure they had a business class. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but there's still not enough, I think.
No. I mean, we should have been taught how to balance a freaking checkbook.
Yeah, I mean, I think like 90% or more. I think this is a pretty fair statement that like everything that's taught is a complete waste. Do you agree? You can disagree. You're allowed to.
Yeah. Like, I totally have appreciation for teachers because, like, holy shit. Like, I would not want to do that.
No, me
Ever.
neither.
Ever.
No, I wouldn't want to put up with me.
No, me neither.
I was bad.
I wasn't terrible, but, like, I didn't like it.
No, me neither. I hated it.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't a good test taker. I'm not a good test taker.
Me
Like, I
neither.
needed the extra time.
Yeah.
I cried a lot.
I just usually just put C all the way down the Scantron.
Yeah. Like, I knew.
Only
I
worked
couldn't
once.
do it.
Only worked once in a while.
Yeah, I have an appreciation for them because I would never want to do it at all. I just wish I learned more about real life shit.
Yeah. Like mortgages and taxes.
Yeah, like I don't understand any of it. Escrow. What the fuck is escrow?
Yeah.
I mean, my husband has explained it about 500 times. Never retained.
But it's so complicated.
Never retained in my
And like
head.
there's always a problem. Like
There's
right now,
always
for some
problem.
reason, like there's like thousands of dollars that were my mortgage, like the taxes are escrowed, like, or whatever you call it. But like I got like a tax bill and they're saying I owe this money. I'm like, I don't know this money.
I don't get it.
Like
Where'd
the money go?
I need a class on that.
Yeah.
Like I need a class on that.
Yeah.
I should have had a class on that.
Should have. Definitely.
I did love art class though. That was my favorite.
The what?
Art class.
Art class?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. So what else? Anything else new with your business? Like anything else new with you?
Nothing too much. I mean, I'm slaving away at BAM Studio all day long.
Just showing up, your debut here.
My debut here.
On the stacks.
So happy.
Bam.
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 Anniversary's coming up. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
And
When's
my
that?
birthday. St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day is what, your birthday and?
No, that's my anniversary. My birthday's the 23rd.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because this episode's coming out
Yes.
the week before your birthday.
Yes.
I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What a happy birthday gift to
Yeah.
me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jeez, yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Well, congratulations with
thank
the
you.
anniversary. And yeah, it's cool. Like I really enjoy having people on this show that are like just extremely passionate or, well, not, as I say, obsessed.
Yeah.
And when I say obsession, by the way, for clarification, so people are like, what's wrong with him? That's unhealthy. I mean like a healthy obsession. And I think it'd be a fair statement to say that you're like obsessed with hair.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
And
I
I love
love
that.
every minute of it.
I love that you're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
That's why I made these hoodies.
Yeah.
You know?
I have the mindset one.
You do.
I have the mind. Yeah,
You do.
mindset.
You do.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, you did. You did. No, but like seriously though, I really like I like having people on that are just super passionate because like I mean like you can you can hear it through your voice. Now that we're on YouTube, people can see people can just see
Yeah.
like the expressions on your face, like when you talk about like your business and what you do, and like like just like you said, like the relationships that you have with your clients.
I love it. I cherish them. I really do. Like I come home, and I'm just like, oh, that was a great day.
Yeah.
Like, of course you have your days where you're just like
Sure.
so mentally exhausted, but I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to be in the position I am. I'm so thankful for the growth that I've made and the people who have always had my back. And I couldn't thank them anymore. Shameless plug, fam. Thanks.
Shameless plug to the fam and friends.
Yeah.
And clients and whoever else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was really cool.
This is great.
Yeah, this was fun. Everyone is going to really enjoy my alter ego Cassie
Yes.
when they see this.
Cassie came from the Euphoria little
Oh,
snippet.
that's where the name came.
Yes.
That's where the name came from. I don't know.
I mean, it did Cassie wrong because I do love her. I know everybody's gonna be like,
from
what
the
is
show.
wrong with you?
Okay, so I've
Yeah.
never seen the show.
You have to watch
and
it.
no spoilers. All right, for
No,
those
you
that
need to watch it.
I have to watch it.
Yeah.
Euphoria. Mm-hmm.
But it just reminded me.
Where's this show at?
HBO Max.
Okay,
Sponsor us.
sponsor us. It's us. I like that you're calling this us.
I'll come back.
I like this.
I'll be your co-host.
We're gonna have co-host sponsored by HBO. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Take it.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. Part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Make sure that James,
Whatever he wants to be that day.
make sure that he gets one of these.
I guess I will use your
Yeah,
Stacks 20.
you're gonna have
Maybe
to.
that'll be the anniversary gift.
There you go.
I don't even need to buy anything anymore. I
God,
just
Jimmy's balls will thank him.
he's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah, he's probably gonna kill me too.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, he's so used to. He has to live with me on a daily basis. Bless his soul.
Oh my God.
But it's fine.
Well, no, seriously though, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing a little bit of your story and opening up personally about, anxiety and depression. I think that's like really great that you are, just open about that, because I really think just saying what you said, I think it can really help a lot of people. So I appreciate you sharing that.
Absolutely.
All right. Bri Majikes, BAM Studio on the Stacks podcast in the Blue Dart Studio. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
If you want to see more On the Stacks content, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/onthestackspodcast, or search the hashtag #OnTheStacks on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. We'll catch you next time on The Stacks.